Hello, hello. So, we have the wither skeleton farm done, although it is a little slow. Partially because these guys somehow still see the iron golem up here. So I need to somehow fix that problem. Hello, Denalid. Let's see. So yeah, somehow these guys, and I want to say it's specific to this side. These two sides rarely have an issue with seeing the iron golem, even though they're all at the same height. But yeah, for whatever reason, these two sides have issues. Hello, Knight. But other than that, it's all done. Besides trying to figure that out. And then we did notice that there's actually very close spots that still need to be slabbed up. So that'll be done eventually. But I'm not gonna worry about 100%ing slabbing everywhere. Okay, bottom of the screen is partially cut off. Oh, I see. Somehow my video screen got moved. Hold on. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, it should be good now. Thank you for notifying me about that. But yeah, it's done. So far we do have 6 skulls, I believe. So I picked up 6 so far. And then, ooh, we got another one. And another one. I think I'm still missing a hopper back here, so there should be a crafting table up here, so I'll go fix that real quick, and then we'll move on to thinking of a shop design. I've been trying to think about what I want to do. And I've thought about doing like a character for the Froglight farm of just doing a pixel art frog, but then it's like I have so many different things at the moment that I'm wanting to sell like all at once. And I don't really want to build like 3 different shops. So I'm thinking of maybe doing a variety store type look. I don't know. I haven't looked up reference images, so because I don't want it to look exactly like a variety store, but we'll see. I'm potentially thinking about doing similar, like the same type of wood blocks I've done for my basement, of the cherry logs and the stripped pale oak potentially, or just pale oak in general. But I'm not sure how I want to do that yet, so we'll see. But yeah, we got this a little bit started. Hopefully it will be better if we find a way to block the line of sight from the bottom area. I want to see if maybe a slab or trap door would work. Let's try that now, I think. Oop. That's gonna be too high though to see it. Well, let's just start with this, I guess, for now. Still too high. This is gonna be dangerous. Okay. Maybe I can just flip up a trapdoor. Let's see if that helps. Oop. Okay. Make sure no one's gonna come after me. Okay, that seems to have helped. I guess let's sit here for a minute and see if that actually helped. Once I clean up my mess. Okay. One of these days, I should ask some of you people who stream how to do the fancy stuff with like the exclamation point lurk and other fun things for like follows or first time viewers or commenters or whatever all of the different fun tag things do or are available. Sure. Okay, yeah, that would be nice, because I have no idea how to get, like, the fancy green borders that say latest follow and stuff like that, and that stuff seems fun. I just have no idea how you actually go about getting that stuff set up and how you make it look unique to your channels. Streamlabs. Okay, let's go up here and see if it's just taking a minute for them to spawn. I guess the real thing that we should watch is if we go down here when some do spawn. Yeah, Streamlabs is a popular one. Okay, so is that like an app or just something you look up on the internet, like a page? You do your own tools because you love paint. It's online. Okay. How bad is the spawning over here? Yeah, this island's the worst so far. Is there any other sections where they spawn? Oh yeah, yep, definitely need to know that. Okay, there's only a little bit up in these little areas. Mostly down there, that's the issue. Okay. Okay, there's some of those getting stuck. Okay, well, he didn't seem to get stuck in the corner. These guys aren't looking up. They're just not in range of this iron golem yet. We need their AI to lure them over here. Yeah, like that. And then, yeah, somehow they know where the trapdoor ends, so they refuse to walk off of it by themselves most of the time. That's a little bit annoying, but not much I can do about that, because I did expand the circle or square so that they would be more likely to fall in by themselves, but they still refuse. Okay, that should be enough here for now. Now we can go think about shops. Except I hear more drop. Man, now it's really starting to go good for a minute. Okay, yeah, I'm going to be heading over to Spawn Island soon. I need to pick out a plot of land for my variety store shop. Because let's see, I have frog lights, these skulls, and or beacons. I'm just gonna leave them. And then magmas. I'm going to sell both the magma slime balls and magma blocks because I also get those from the Froglight farm. And then wither roses. Although the farm's having terrible issues, it's now broken again. And I'm not sure. It breaks every time we leave the area from the overworld. So I don't know what that's all about. Or if it's because we immediately enter the nether near where we're in range to spawn other mobs. It might be that. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's having issues right now. We got just enough to finish the farm basically, and maybe a half stack more. Yeah. Wither Rose Farm's not doing great for its longevity. Might need to either give up on it since I have what I needed, or find a different design or something, because it breaks every single time. And this time, when Vol went back over to see it, it had killed all the armadillos again. So it's not very fun to use long term. So yeah, maybe should have built it even farther away nether-wise, but I didn't want to travel too far away. Ooh, that's a decent amount of skulls. I think I'll put those in there for now as well. Those I'll put in the ender chest. Oh, and there are way more roses. Okay. And I'll leave that to spawn. Don't need this on me. Okay. To the... Wait, let's sleep first. And then to the spawn island. Yeah, it is extremely annoying. It wasn't that bad the first couple times it broke after getting it fully fixed. So like we had 100% working, and then the only issue we had with it breaking was the portal was broken. So then we just relight the portal, get the furnace minecart back in its position to be a chunk loader in the farm, and then it was working fine. But then the second time that Vol went to go to it today, it was the second time in a row. That second time, there's obsidian broken, and the armadillos died. So there must have been an issue with it shooting the blue type of projectile instead of its normal black one or something that breaks blocks. I don't know. Some type of really big bad issue that I'm not 100% sure why it's doing that. Oh no. Okay, so let's see. We have the Okimas. The shop. So I believe this is where Knight builds shops for people, I think is what that is. This is a stones shop. And then there was honey over here. Yeah, there's honey down here. Let's see. And then I could also move my pork chops to in my shop as well. And leather. I can sell leather. Yes, the shop is nice shop for building shops. Yes. Very funny. Or, yeah. Nice play on words. And there's this. I wonder what she has. Lots variety of heads, both the fox type heads. Okay, so where would we want to build this shop? I think maybe this area right here could be a good spot. Maybe do an overhead fly. I'd say this is kind of closer and more central. You'd be able to see it from the portal, or at least a corner of it potentially. Or there's a ton of space over here. But it seems, I don't know, at least the path is a little wonky right here at the weird angle. Oh, yeah. I think I might build it over there. It seems like it has more room somehow. So I guess I'll clear out these mushrooms real quick so then we can see it better. Okay, and then we'd want to flatten out this part a little bit. Maybe take it from here. Yeah, I think I'll build the shop here. Now we need to decide what the shop's gonna look like. And that's always a hard decision to make. Oh, hello.
Oh,
Thank you. This will come very much in handy for slabbing.
yeah. I do want that back at some point. And if you need more, I have. And
If I find an... let me look at an ender chest. I sometimes have an empty shulker on me. Sometimes. Does not look like I do right at the second, but I'll be sure to get a shulker box back to you.
all right, yeah, I do have like another 2 inventory rolls of them.
Okay. This should be good for now. I don't know how much we actually have left. I mean, I'm sure enough to still use all of it, but I'm not sure how much I'm willing to actually do.
Yeah, fair. I was running into that with the mob switch. By the time I was done, I'm like, I am tired of feeding villagers sticks and shoving them in a hole.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I think I'm going to go back to my base and maybe go on the internet and think of creative ideas for a shop.
Good luck with that.
Okay, thanks.
If you can't find me, there's a little island just this side of my monument with a pile of chests. Just put it there.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
You're welcome. And then
Uh,
we both leave in the same direction. That's
yeah.
great.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'll fix the Wither Rose farm probably one more time. Not tonight, but one more time before completely giving up on it. But also, if I do fix it, I'm going to use every last one of my infestation bottles I have on me to not waste having fixed it. I'll put the slabs in my ender chest for now, actually. Okay, let's do this. And do that. Okay, let's do variety door fronts and images. I definitely want one that has one of these like little canopies on it. So yeah, definitely want one of those. They're usually made of bricks, but bricks in Minecraft are kind of boring because the whole store is usually the bricks. But again, in Minecraft, all bricks is boring. That looks like copper. Except I'm not building I don't have a copper shop, so I don't think I'd want to build it completely out of copper, but that's a nice color. Oh, here's a multi-image thing. With the little picture windows. Maybe think of something like this. A gray border. I still have plenty of stone left over from my previous project. Oop. I meant to click on a photo down here. But yeah, definitely like the big window on the front. One of the little canopies. Or a big canopy. And then it's just choosing colors from there, I think. Let's see. I think I will still just use oak and cherry, so then it looks like my base so far. And then hopefully it would be recognizable as mine by doing it that way. Let's see. Kind of feel like going into a creative world to come up with a facade. Go out of monitor mode, back into this. I don't know why, but my F11 button is sideways. And for whatever reason, my Minecraft screen keeps shifting. There we go. Okay. Oh, I know why it shifted. Okay. Yeah, my screen got put into full screen mode earlier, and that's why it was cutting off the bottom. Makes sense. Okay, creative world. Okay. this was me testing how to get my storage system to work with such my small space. Okay. So let's clear inventory. Let's get pail. And I think I'll use that. And then cherry. I think I'd like to use some cherry flowers, maybe. Let's see. Need some glass. That, or maybe some of that. Okay, let's see. Actually, I think I don't. Let's look up cherry again. I have an idea for my door. And actually, let's do that as stairs. And then I can get, oop, wrong button, glass panes instead. 4 wide seems good enough. And then if I make it larger on the server, then I'll just do a window on the other side. Okay, and then like that. Need to get some color in here. Okay, and then what type of wool? This pink's a little too bright, but we'll oop. Let's do light gray instead of white since we're using pale oak. No, that first. And then maybe string. And then maybe do this again over here, and then string. Oops, that's okay. Kind of wish they had a... this is going to be a variety store, so then I don't have to build a bunch of different stores. Oh, thanks about the rainbow line. Yeah, this was a while ago, so how many updates ago? It was definitely before Cherry. It might have been update 17, maybe even just 16. That I messed with note block sounds, and then I put all of these in as color order as possible to my eye. And then this was to make sure that I got every block. This is me trying to make I was going to try and make a square. I'd never finished it. But this is basically a weird shaped version of my square. This is not fully updated though. Although it looks like I do have Maybe it is fully updated. 'Cause I see that looks like pale oak log. Yeah, so somehow I have pale oak log, but I don't have cherry wood in here. So maybe I attempted to update it and didn't realize I didn't finish it. But yeah, this is my colors testing world. This is me trying to do a pixel art of cherry wood bark. And this is where I've started to do testing stuff. But yes, this is going to be my variety store so that I don't have to make a bunch. But I kind of want purple instead of the pink. But they don't have purple of these unless I go with a different color. Let's see, what type of fences do they have? That's probably the closest, or we can just do white. Let's try this over here. Oop. And then we'll do pale here. And then let's get purple. Don't like that at all. I don't like this next to the purple. But then it feels too white. What's another color? I feel like spruce kind of goes with everything. Let's get some of the more baseline woods. Definitely don't like this one. Or that one. That one would go better with pink, I think. I think I like spruce. Spruce is my favorite Minecraft wood as well. Okay, I think that looks pretty decent. But something feels off about it. Now the light gray doesn't look good anymore either. And also I can fix this stripe. Okay, I need a different color now. Guess I could try white. Oop. No, it's getting worse. I liked it better with the pink. Even though I still want to prefer purple. Just because of the cherry bark, but I haven't used it yet. Or tested this out yet. Because I like the fence idea. Yeah, pink and gray was definitely better. Okay. Enjoy dinner. Yeah, purple does not work at all. Okay, I think that looks the best. Feels like there's something else I should do. I'm starting to not like the pale oak because it has that purpley color in it. Maybe try some birch. We could try doing the cherry. Maybe regular oak. Definitely want to keep it light as possible. Stairs. And actually, this wall doesn't even need to be wood. I don't have to use wood. Sandstone, smooth sandstone would look better, I think, than birch. If we go with that color. Or we could go with smooth quartz. Definitely need a light colored block. So let's look at a few more options. Calcite. Calcite might be a little too textured. We can use these for variety if we use sandstone. And same for the quartz. Let's move those around. Could always do concrete. Maybe snow. Yeah, calcite's too textured. Okay, let's... But then, limited with stairs with some of these. Like, we don't have... Let's get rid of those just because they don't have stairs options. Which, if I'm going that route, then I should look at... Okay, smooth stairs. Smooth stair. Okay. And then also let's change this, because that would help. I think I want to do this. Okay, how does this look? No, something with the gray. It makes the gray look way too dark. But if I did do this, I do like that border along the top. Maybe I'd prefer it on the bottom, I don't know. So next we will try the quartz. I'm starting to not like the gray. Maybe if we replace it with white. Nope, that definitely clashes with the quartz. Let's try white with the sandstone. Potentially something like this. I'll screenshot that and save it. Okay, got that saved. Now let's replace the sandstone again.
Oh.
Okay, I think that's looking better. But not great. Wool. Hi Shield, welcome to the stream. I am currently in a creative world trying to figure out a storefront for a variety store for all the things that I'll be selling. So far, I'm getting stuck because I want this awning, but this awning is not looking good yet. Maybe I should stop limiting myself to wool. I can use slabs to make the same effect. Let's look at slabs. What colors do we have to our disposal? We could do this. Do stuff like that, which actually we'd want smooth. Let me just go like that. Although then it will be a little bit too matchy and it won't look like a separate awning. Oop, wrong block. The sandstone's a little too matchy for that. I don't mind the cherry stripes though. Maybe we could try the pale oak now. Okay, I think that looks decent. Those two together. Now, do I want to keep the sandstone? Because now it feels a little too yellow. I'm a little bit too picky. It's for a storefront, so yes, a shop. Because I'm selling frog lights, I'm going to be selling magma blocks and the magma balls. Beacons and or wither skeleton skulls, and potentially wither roses. So it's like with all those different things, I don't want to make several different stores. Yeah, it does look like an ice cream shop. So I'm just trying to come up with a variety-like store to sell all of the things in the same shop instead of making a bazillion shops. So that's what I'm currently trying to work on. I need a different... Does the quartz look better now with the pale oak? Let me get the smooth quartz block back. I feel like probably not. I think smooth quartz are also kind of too yellow toned, but we'll see. And then smooth stairs. And then we'll do that for an accent. Okay, how does that look? Okay, I think that's better than a sandstone. I think for my sanity, I'm just gonna say that this is good enough. Maybe I could change the color glass. Instead of having it being gray, I could just do regular glass. That might help it look better as well. Yeah, I think that helps it look a little bit better. I think. Not very confident. Oh, and then these need to be like, oop, like that. So then they're touching the posts. Or do I want to try the stripped pale oak? I think let's try that one more time. Stripped pale oak. Yeah, I don't need this string anymore since I'm not using carpets. Okay, do that. And then let's see how strip stairs, although those port stairs don't look bad. What if we did for an accent planks? Yes, I think I like that. This is going to be the one. This is what I'm going to choose. Okay. Then I'll keep that up so then I can copy it into the server. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. I accidentally exited out of Minecraft. Just waiting for it to boot back up. It's very slow. Okay, almost there. There we go. Okay. Back on. Okay, so I have a few of these and these. Definitely gonna use that as the front door. Gonna need those. Might as well bring some of those. I only have one of those left. I'm most likely gonna have to go buy wood because I don't have any extra. Yeah. Yep, it was a wrong button. Yeah, I think I might just... I have a little bit in here. But none of that. Okay, so I'm just gonna buy most of my materials at the store, I think. And then I will have to design the inside as well. Oh, I think I only have one diamond in my ender chest. Let's see if I have any diamonds in my storage system. Oop. Okay, I have some. I'll definitely have enough to buy some wood. Okay. I do have my shovel on me. Let's get those back turned around. Okay. Let's smooth this out. There. Then another thing I'll have to do once I get my shop up and running is try and figure out prices too. Okay, let's start with that. Okay, let's... Don't want to interfere with that person. 3. So, actually, let's bring this all the way forward because we're going to have fences. And then there. So that will be how wide my store is, and then it can go back. Which I kind of like the idea of having an actual back room that is large. Okay, so 1 stack or 1 diamond. And then they do not have pale oak. Oh, they do. Okay, so it's 3 of any slot for 1 diamond. So 3 of any slot for 1 diamond. I'll just take all of that. Okay. Okay, let's see. Probably gonna need more than this, because this is gonna be the majority of the store. So we can go around with this. Now, how wide is this? This is a little bit wider than my practice. Or than my test. So this could be the door. Spot, and then 2, and then stairs, and then 2. Or maybe this could just be a 1 gap. Or how I want to do the fences. Or that, or I might want to push it over. Okay, so if that's there and that's a 4 window, and then we move these over. So that way it can be fence, 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 and then fence. So what I'm thinking. And then I won't build the back because I don't know how large I want it. And then we can do the door. Nope, don't want it facing that way. There we go. Like that. Now the door feels too far away from the window. Maybe that will change once we get the fence gates in. Let's do that. Oop. No, I believe I have a crafting table in here. Don't need to make another one. Then put that one back so I don't forget. Okay, fence. That, 2, 3. Nope. Okay, there we go, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this goes across. Then I have plenty of stairs. And then I brought glass, yes. Okay, and then slabs. Yeah, I'm going to have to go cut down my own pale oak.
Oh.
There. Okay, and then just gotta get more pale oak to finish the back. I think I want instead of doing grass, doing something as like concrete or a sidewalk in the front. Maybe smooth stone.
Oh.
Let's put that away for now. And silk touch. And we can put this inside the shop. By the front door. Like that. And then we can do a variety store. I think I will want to extend this back a little bit more. Is that... No, we can get rid of all of this. Then the rim of his hat's uncovered. Okay, and then get this, and we can fill more of this out. I'd say right here is where we can curve the land. Like, that looks decent. And then we can cover this up. Definitely gonna have to bring back more dirt to terraform this better. But let's see, we can bring this back more. Let's see, right there. Hopefully that's big enough to feel like I have a decent back room. Which if I have a back room, might need a back door. And that I can make out of pale oak. So then it's more, ooh, right, I put my crafting table away. So then that way, because it's solid and doesn't have a window in it, it looks like an official lockable back door. That looks pretty secure to me. Okay, I think this is decent size. And then where do I want this back room. Maybe like that? Because I don't have that much stuff to sell yet. I would say if I do need more space, I guess I could just keep pushing it back. But this should be good, I think, to start. And then let's add another back door, but I'll have it inset like that. And now I just need more pale oak, and then need to decide what we want for the ceiling and the floor. Okay, time to go mine some more trees. Wait, I just remembered. Oaky moss is pale oak. I don't have to cut down my own trees. Woo! Okay, logs, 2 diamonds, a stack. 1, 2. Let's just do 1 stack at a time. Okay, and then I think I might actually want to raise the height of the wall. Okay, yeah, I don't think I should end up needing more than what's in that front chest, but we'll see. I don't have enough diamonds, though, to buy you guys out either. That. Definitely gonna already need to go buy another stack. Okay. This takes a lot of logs. Potentially gonna need to go buy another stack, but we'll see. Okay, another stack. Okay, let's at least raise it up by 1 more. If not, maybe 2. We'll see how far this gets me. Okay, I'll need to buy another stack if I go up 1 more. We'll have to see how the height of the walls feel. Feels pretty good, this height, I think. Okay. I think I might raise it up one more level once if I get signs to save variety store. Do I even have enough space? I might have enough space for variety. F-A-R-I-A-T-Y. E-A-R-I-A-T-Y. If I didn't put a space, I could put variety store. Could put variety store on the side, so then it takes up this blank space over here, but now I need to decide what I want the floors and the ceiling to be. Potentially cherry floors, just to match the pink that's on the outside. Nope. Let's this, and then there, break up the monotony of the floor. Maybe one here too, even though it might be covered up. There. I am thinking maybe stone or smooth stone. Let's go back to base to get some. Feeling smooth stone, because then it feels like ceiling tiles. Okay, so I should already have regular stone slabs. I have 2 smooth stone slabs. Very messy inventory. Don't need my glass anymore. Down here. Let's cook up some of that. Okay. I could put the mushrooms away. Okay. Now just have to wait for that to smelt. What else could we do? I could try and go fix the Wither Rose farm. I could start planning my house or my village town. I could work on the banners. I believe I have wool up here. Sticks down here. Banners. Okay, I need to write down variety because I'm actually going to double check to make sure I'm spelling it right because I am doubting myself. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so I have enough banners to spell variety. And I ran out of wool. So let's go shear some sheep, which I do believe Wall has been breeding a little bit, so we'd hopefully have enough to do the rest. Yeah, he's been breeding them quite a bit. Okay, that's good. And then store is only 5. Okay, and then I'm going to want either gray or light gray, I think. So up in mobs, I have bone. Then I have this. And let's actually put the mycelium away. Then we can put this stuff away. Gotta clean up crowded inventory. That's better. Okay, so let's see. That and do some gray. Nope, don't use that. Little bit of light gray. Okay, now loom. I've been putting no loom in there, so need 1, 2, and then any type of plank. That's not enough. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4? No, it's only 2, so it would have been enough. Okay. Let's figure this out. I think first I just want to test the color to see what gray looks like, which is nice that they have. Oh, I guess it doesn't show you the actual color. Okay, so the white part is what it colors. And if we change that, I think dark gray. Let's go dark gray. And then I need to look up how to do. So T I think would be easy. You do that for T, and then that. And then take white to do the border. Okay, so we got one letter. B-A-R-I-E-T. Let's lay this out so it's that. There. Okay, and we need to do T again. That one. That one, and then that. Okay. Now we need to see if I can figure out the rest of them, or if I'm going to have to look it up. I'm not sure if that one's gonna work. Probably be something like that. Those two. I think it has something to do with those two. Might want to look up a V. Okay, let's do... A is probably just as difficult though. A would use that. But not those ones. Maybe the opposite of that one? I know people have come up with block letters. Okay, my brain's stuck. T was easy. That would be E, I think. So that one. That one. That one. And that one. And then the border. And we need to do that one more time. Okay, so that. 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 And that. And then that. Okay, and then I should also be easy, actually. So it would be that one, that one, that one. And switch. O should also be easy. Figuring out the easy ones first, I think, is helping. And then A would be the same thing, but with the middle line. But I need to make more gray. Let's make more white first, then more gray. Then I still have a decent amount of white. Okay. So then A would be this one, this one, that one, and that one. Then white border. Okay, and now, good night, engineer. Okay, and then Y would be Y could use these. Let's do this. Wait. This one's a little bit trickier. I'm hoping I don't run out of room. That. I feel like I'm gonna run. But we'll see. And then 2 more white. That one. Oh, nope. That doesn't look good. Nope, don't like that. Yeah, I don't know how to do this one. That one will need to be washed. Okay, how would we do R? Because it should be similar to A, right? But then how do you get the little nub off the side? Maybe let's try tackling S. So S would be this one. That one. And that one. Not that one. It needs to go farther down. Maybe some of these need to be reverse engineered. Somehow. Maybe S is that one instead of the middle. Okay, I need to get a cauldron. I think I have one set back here. Yes. No water in it. Let's get a bucket. Buckets are in here. Okay, let's see. Gotta fix this one. Let's just undo all of it. That's cool that it does it one step at a time just in case you only made one mistake. And then this one. I guess we'll try the one way they just thought of. Do the bottom. It looks like an I or a Z though. Okay, I'm going to have to go look up what's the banner website called. Minecraft banner design. Letters. They have one specifically for letters. They have videos. How about you just show me? Trying to load. It is struggling to load. Okay. We want to be. Okay. So it's not a perfect V, and neither is Y perfect. But... oh, and these are... okay, show steps. Okay. So... do that. Then we do... oop, already have that in there. This one. This one. And then... but theirs doesn't look that... oh, they used... not that one. This one. But this looks terrible. Did they change how it works? Oh no, they have you do it again. Okay. I see. That's too many steps. They could have done this simpler. But whatever. That, and then the border. So that's what they have for V. On show steps. Y. Okay, Y is this one. This. No, this one. And then this one. And then we do the border. Okay. Yeah, these ones are a little bit more advanced to try and figure out, because I was trying to figure out how to get the stem of the Y to be straight up and down, and then for the V to actually have the point at the center of the banner, so I was very limited in my thinking. Okay, S. S, we'll want to wash this one. Or let's wash it real quick. Okay. Now to try again. So S. is diamond. Line across. That? Okay, I see it. I see it now. Oh, except I think I did it backwards. I think I need to start with a gray banner for the S. Because otherwise, this is reversed colored. Okay. Got it. I'll keep it though. Just hang that there for now. Gray. I don't. Two brown. I have 2 gray wool. Let's sleep. And then I think that's the last letter. No, I have R still. So once we figure out S, then we have R. I'm going to need my shears back on me. Let's just dye a couple of these sheeps. Oh, I need one more. I really like this change where you can see what color the sheep is. I think it was a good change. Then do I still have sticks? Okay, so do this. Okay, so we do the diamond. Then we do a stripe. Then we do a this. And then that. Okay. Now R, show steps. Okay. Trying to see if this one also might be reverse engineered. Guess I'll find out. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. Then this one. Some people are so creative, figuring all of this stuff out. Yep, that one. And then this one. Then that one. Now we do it again. Do this one. Then we do switch. That one. Switch again. That one. And that one. This one. Woo, I did it. Okay, and then this should most definitely be done smelting. And now we can go back. I'm going to need to grab more rockets soon, but not quite. Okay, so then we can put this on the side. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! I think that looks nice. Okay. And then this. Need to get my crafting table back out. That. I do think this is looking nice. And then we'll need to get, some lights. Okay, almost done. Then I just have the back room. Oh, which I never did a floor on. And this could also make good shelves. Okay, let's fix this dilemma. Now I just need to go back home, get the cherry wood I put away, and then my store's done. All I have to do is stock it. Which I think I'll do the block that I'm selling, and then a chest on top, or a barrel or something. Okay, but yeah, we still have quite a bit of time left to stream, so I think we can go after this fix the with a rose farm. Okay, let's see. Put that one there, there, there. Okay, perfect. And then, nope. There we go. And then I do have a lot of my stuff already in here. And while I'm at it, might as well get some more rockets. And then I'll put that extra stack away. Okay. Let's have the frog lights in the middle of the room. That way they light up the space. Let's see, that's 3 and 3. Yep, perfectly in the middle. And then I guess for now I could just plop this on top. Although let me do the fully full one like that. Do the same with these two. Like that, and then those are nether bricks. I don't sell nether bricks, and then these can go back in my storage. Sure, we can put one on the top shelf. Although I could probably use a light in here. Let's just throw down a purple light. Then this place isn't so dark. And just throw these in. Well, that one I can't open. Like, put it down upside down. Don't have a step ladder. Whoops. Nope, still can't open it. Okay, that's fine. I don't need to open it. Just can't put the purple frog lights away. I guess I will just put it on the bottom. Over here. Put those away. Okay, and then signs. Let's make some signs real quick. And then maybe one day we'll dye these and get some glowing sacks. I'll do either 1 or 2 diamonds a stack. I'm not sure. Oh, hello, raiders. Black Rose Storm, thank you so much for the raid. The Game Enjoyer has joined. Sound the trumpets. The warriors of the Rose Kingdom are raiding in. Thank you so much for the raid. Sorry if that was a little bit ago. My chat was farther away from my Minecraft screen than normal, so... But yes, thank you. Welcome. I just finished building my variety store. Okay, that's good. But yeah, this is my variety store. I'm selling frog lights. I need to decide 1 diamond a stack or 2 diamonds a stack. I guess it depends on how popular they are, if I'll be able to keep up. Although I do have 2 full shulkers, so I feel like I should be fine. I guess I'll just do 1 diamond a stack, and then if it becomes too much to keep it stocked, then I'll up it. Oop. And I'll just write it on one of all of them. Yep, very much so. Per stat. Almost done, and then we can go fix the Wither Rose farm. Oop. Okay, there, and then inventory's pretty clean. Just gotta go back home. Okay, yep, I see your comment now. Okay, thanks, Black Rose, for the lurk. And I hope you enjoy your dinner. And yes, Game Enjoy, we are on the same server. I'd say I just kind of met her a few days ago, maybe last week. Although we have not run into each other on the server yet, I don't think. But yeah, before... Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, this server is my first time ever streaming on Twitch as well. It's been up for a couple months, so I've been streaming for a little bit. Only a couple months though, so I'd say I'm new to the streaming game. So let's see. We need to find a way. Like, I almost feel like... I feel like the Wither Rose farm is probably breaking because of how close we are to it when at the Wither Skeleton farm, that it's spawning mobs for the Wither to try and target. I think is our issue. I did grab more of those. Yeah, I don't have a face cam at all, so I'm not sure. I'd say maybe if I ever got monetized or made money, then maybe I'd use the money to get a face cam, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't mind showing my face at all, but yeah, at the moment just don't have one, so right now the plan is no. But maybe someday. It's kind of far away. I'm running out of my rockets. Oh, thank you so much. Yep, that will help. I think I'm getting close to the monetization goal. Can't remember which tab it is that I can see that in on Twitch. I'm not sure if it would be community analytics or wait, no, they came with a monetization. It says setup. I'll look at that later. I thought I could click on it and it would show me, but yeah, so this is the Wither Skeleton Skull Farm down here. And then I built the Wither Farm not far off. We don't want to get too close though. I kind of wish I had Optifine to not have all of these clouds. Somewhere down there. Probably under this part. But like, I did build him in the middle of the lake, which I just told you, but I would say the issue could potentially be slimes. If that's what's happening. Unless it has something to do with us entering the nether specifically directly after having been in the overworld part, because the portal keeps breaking, and this last time it actually broke the farm and like broke blocks, not just the portal. Oh, that's no problem, Game Enjoyer. I don't mind answering any questions that you may have. I want to see it without being seen. I'm kind of afraid though. Okay, there it is. It looks like the portal's lit. The wither's there. Don't think it should be breaking because of anything on this side. There potentially is still a temporary block though that could allow something to spawn to break it. I think there's a dirt. Actually, we have free cam. That won't break anything. Yeah, there's this temporary block. That potentially could be an issue. I'm not sure how much of an issue. So yeah, this side's perfectly fine. It just... Okay, so what I am trying to do is I watched a tutorial on how to make a wither rose farm, and it's multi-dimensional. So this is the side where the wither's shooting the skulls to kill mobs. But because this portal's in the way of him hitting the iron golem, his projectiles go through the portal to the overworld, which I can show you now since this seems perfectly fine over here except for that one dirt block. I'll go back to be able to get to the overworld side and I can try and show you what the issue is from there. So yeah, this is a tutorial. Don't remember whose it is though. And he did work really hard on finding a good design that wouldn't break, but I'm not sure if it's because it's on a server or if there's something that I did wrong or if it's just doesn't work anymore. I don't think this design's that old though. Oh, there goes skulls. Yeah, so our portal over there is broken. I need that. Oh man, it went through the portal. Yeah, it went through the portal. Okay. So yeah, this is a farm that's cross-dimensional, which I'm kind of starting to not like cross-dimensional things like this, at least for farms. I wouldn't say I've been playing Minecraft since 2018 or 2019. So right now we are in the overworld. So this is like Earth almost, or Minecraft's version of Earth. But then when we go through this portal, we go to the Nether, which this is the Nether roof. Technically, you're not supposed to be able to get up here. But there's a way that you can, and Minecraft hasn't removed it, so it's a feature. But that's called the Nether. And so those are two different dimensions. So this farm starts in the Nether, but then makes its way to the overworld. So the issue is that's an issue. Okay, doesn't look like all of the armadillos are dead. So it looks like Fall Water did try and patch it up. I do need slabs. Good thing have slabs in here. Okay, so how this works is the monster or the boss thing that we saw in the Nether that I was calling the Wither that shoots projectiles. When he kills a mob or a player, that player or mob drops a black rose, called a Wither Rose. I don't have one in here. And then they just added a mechanic called infestation potions. So when this potion sprayed on any mob or player, if they take damage, they spawn a different mob called a silverfish. This is also a block that needs to be replaced. And so our goal is to... Armadillos are tough when they're rolled up in a ball. So we can put them... Here, let me use the free cam. It's a little jerky. But these armadillos are all supposed to be on this campfire. Because this zombie is here, they stay rolled up in a ball. Which means they won't die being on the campfire. But then they're also continually taking damage. So when we spray them with the special potion, they take the damage and spawn these silverfish that the skulls from the Wither are supposed to come through this portal, which is currently not lit up. So that's why there's no purple swirls. And they come and kill the silverfish, which then drops the black Wither roses. So that's how this farm works. But yeah, the issue is the Wither, I believe, has two different types of projectiles. One deals damage, and then a different one breaks blocks. Yes, those will be something that I sell for diamonds, but then I also needed them for the Wither skeleton farm because only Wither skeletons can spawn. Yeah. Yep, Black Rose. How dare they drop you? But yeah, so I needed the black Wither roses for my Wither skeleton farm so that only Wither skeletons spawn because they are immune to Wither damage because they are themselves Wither skeletons. I'm going to hide myself in here for the night because I don't want to be attacked by mobs. But yeah, so yeah, I needed them for a farm, a different farm, and since I'm producing them anyways, I'm gonna sell them. So I didn't make this farm just to sell them, but to also use for myself. But if it does break again, I'm gonna just scrap this project and be happy with the amount of roses that I get. Because it's a little bit of a pain in the butt for it to keep breaking like this. But yeah, so we've had to fix this farm a few times, me and Vol. So this is probably going to be the last time that I fix it. if it breaks blocks and moves all my armadillos around like that again. So yeah, that's how this farm works. That's what the roses are. But yeah, it's all a big cycle because the wither skeletons, I'm farming them because they occasionally drop their skulls, which allows you to spawn the wither, the big mob thing that I showed earlier. And when you kill that, it gives you another star, which gives you a beacon, or allows you to craft a beacon so that you can be more efficient at either mining, you can jump, you can get regeneration. It's the one big cycle of withers, wither skeletons, and wither roses. I needed one for another to get the thing that I wanted. But yeah, is anybody still on? No, it's just me. Well, I guess I'm stuck in this hole for a little bit. Unless I go back home, but... Yes, hence the need for the tutorial. Oh, okay, nice. Martial art training would probably be nice to have. Vol used to do a karate class like in high school. I can leave my hole now. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, let's see. I need to somehow get these armadillos back on the campfire, which by the looks of it shouldn't be too hard if I can just if I can just shove them, except they're so far in the corner. And I'm sorry for the egregious sounds that it makes hearing mobs get hurt. Man, they are really not wanting to go in. Oh, I know why. Okay, I'm probably gonna need to lead these guys. Get them up. Yeah, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. Nope, just 5. And then there's 6, and there was another one in a hole. Okay. Well, I know where to get string. It's somewhere over here. Vol, yeah, so it's V-A-A-L. Vol, yeah, he is my significant other. He's my husband. We have 2 kids, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. Okay. I need to remember the coordinates. I might have to look it up. So yeah, I guess I didn't fully answer your question earlier about why I needed the tutorial. So with Minecraft, I have been playing for a while, but there are a lot of like behind the scenes mechanics that I don't know that other people have figured out to do technical farms. So I'm not a technical player naturally. Like I will try and learn sometimes, but I'm not strong at figuring out the fancy farms by myself. Maybe it's more this way. I would say that I'm more of a builder slash terraformer, so I like to change how the ground looks for more scenery. Yeah, definitely nothing wrong with needing help, but I guess I just wanted to fully answer your question because I feel like my brain went on a little rabbit trail. But yeah, I think I'm terraformer first, builder second, redstone last. Wait, is it this tree? No. Okay, I need to look up. I don't know where this farm was located. Let's see. 13, 14. Oop. 13, 14. 10, 8, 3, 4. Go. And then on. Okay, I'm almost on it. Almost got it. Oh, here it is. It was right behind me. Thought I had a bigger hole than that. Okay, the more you do it, the better you get. The issues. Okay. Okay, so I need to get string to be able to lead the armadillos out. Come on, spawn some more. I think the light's too bright. Okay, one lead should be enough. I think I'll leave it at that so that we can go back. I don't know, is engineer married? Because I know of Denali and Knight, of Fire and Shield, me and Vol. But I don't know about engineer. Okay, crafting table, lead. Okay. Okay, there's that. We have one in there. You. Okay, so the zombie just stands here because the armadillos are afraid of them. So if we go look at these armadillos over here, they don't see the zombie. They're too far away. So they're standing like normal. With their heads out, they're not rolled up in a ball, which they are very vulnerable and weak in that state. So the zombie is here that even though there's this wall in between the armadillos in here and the zombie here, they can sense him, so they stay rolled up in a ball so that they're not vulnerable anymore. They have very high defense so that they don't die while being injured by the campfire. So that's why the zombie's there. And he's staying still because he's in a boat. He can't move. Oh, okay, yeah. He doesn't leave because of the boat. I don't know. I feel like trapping a zombie there is more humane than trapping armadillos to a permanent fiery torture. Okay, so I have 6 armadillos in there. So yeah, this farm is kind of a feel-bad because I'm purposely torturing armadillos for the rest of their little lives. But Minecraft has some weird mechanics that people exploit for their own gain. Yeah, I'm not torturing humans. Just fake game animals who just so happen to be based on real-life animals. So I'm going to need to get a few more babies. Okay, don't be running away now. Although I don't have enough leads, so one will run away. Please don't fall into any holes. Let's see, how many are here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, possibly 17, 18? So SMP stands for Survival Multiplayer. So this is the other type of way to play Minecraft is single player world, which would be by myself. Whereas this is a multiplayer, and we're specifically playing the mode survival. I don't have enough string. Wait, did I still have wool on me? I don't think so. What's in this? Those are slabs. Maybe I can find a sheep. Sheep. Yes, exactly. You got it. Man, armadillos move far and fast. Especially for a baby. Okay, well, it's now 10 p.m. where I'm at, so I'm going to end the stream here. Oh, yeah, no problem. I don't mind explaining, gives me something to talk about, because otherwise I feel like I'm very quiet and can't fill the space up with words. So questions are most definitely welcome. But yes, thank you so much for watching the stream. Thank you for the raid and for the follow game enjoyer. And I will see you, I believe Wednesday will be my next stream at 8 p.m. EST. So I will see you all then. Bye!